Okay, hi, Steve. How are you today?
Great, Lisa. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks for taking some time with me today. And I just wanted to ask my regular question, which is, how did you get to where you are today and why HR?
It's the field that kind of chose me. I've always been around people forever. When even as I was young in high school, and I started out in engineering and chemistry, which was the wrong way to go.
That's
And
different.
I wasn't doing well in school, and my mom said you should pick a field that you could be around people. And so I picked personnel back then because I've been in it forever. And then I've just stuck with it. It's something I've enjoyed. I've done all kind of facets of it, different industries, and I get to be around humans, and I really dig it. That's what I like to do best.
I hear you. I say that to people every day. That the reason why I do what I do is because I love people, and
Yes,
I find them curious, and it's so interesting to learn how people think and how people
yeah,
make decisions and what makes them tick. So my big question for you today is engagement, and I would love to hear your thoughts on how do we engage employees? Uh, what do you do specifically to engage employees? And then maybe what do you see on the horizon for HR and employee engagement?
great. I think I take a little different approach than most. I think engagement can be simple, and it's making sure that people are connected to the company, so that they're connected in their roles, they're connected in their obligations, duties, whatever you want to do, so they see that they fit. Not so much just, hey, it's a culture fit, but they can identify, they have awareness that what I do matters and I'm engaged. And it can be at any level, whether it's in frontline person all the way up to an executive. If they're connected, they're engaged.
Yes.
How do I do it? Um I spend most of the time away from my desk. I'm with people, and I check in with them all the time, just from a "how you doing" type thing to "hey, let's have some time together." Not only on issues, just on them. And so, the more that they know that someone is going to check with them, the more probability I have that they're going to stay engaged. So I just, I value what they do. It seems a little cliche, but without them, I don't have a job. So if if they take care of my guests or our guests at the restaurant, then it's going to be great for all of us.
So you were telling me a little bit about your book, HR on Purpose. Can you tell me kind of what is the main topic in that book and why you decided to write it?
I think the underlying theme, so to speak, is I want people to own HR and be excited about it. I say people should be geeked. It's kind of a word I've been using. It's been accepted now. It's very kind of cool to see it all over Twitter and stuff. But I'm out of my mind about HR. I get excited about it more and more all the time. I know that when people have passion about what they do, they're back to being engaged. So if they're not, they shouldn't be in HR. And that would be true in any field. If you're not passionate about sales, don't be in sales. Finance, don't be in finance. So it's just a way to kind of rekindle the fire in people and get them excited about human resources.
So a lot of experts are out there talking about the future of work and HR, in my opinion, and I think a few people have sort of noticed this as well, that it's really moving and changing and evolving. And I wonder what your thoughts are on what do you think HR and employee engagement specifically, but HR in general, how does that look to you in the next few years?
I think we have a great opportunity to teach others in the organization how to be more human, how to have better interactions, how to communicate better by example, not models and methods and training, but hands on. Hey, this is what you do well. I'd like to see you do this better. So encourage them and build them up, not just a lot of systems in our organizations are built on what's wrong instead of what's right.
Very much for taking the time with me, Steve. And it's been really informative, and I'm looking forward to sharing this with my network so that people can think about that human side of organizations. I want people to be thinking the way we're talking, so hopefully our message will be heard by many.
All right, Lisa, thanks so much for the opportunity.
Thank you.